Hi, I am Airman First Class Owen Anderson. I'm a Special Missions Aviator and have been in the Air Force for 2 years. So when I was looking for a job in the Air Force, I looked at the recruitment page and saw the job listing as a gunner and a aircraft flight engineer, and I had a lot of interest in aviation and it sounded like something that I would enjoy. So for my job, you have to score a 60 or above on your ASVAB, and you would have to complete a flight physical once you get through basic training. So essentially, be good with mechanical stuff and score well on tests. So my test school was interesting. I attended Lackland Air Force Base for 5 weeks doing aircrew fundamentals and basic Special Missions Aviators course, essentially teaching me how to be general aircrew and shaping my training more towards being a Special Missions Aviator. From there I went to Fort Novosel in Alabama to be on the TH-1H helicopter, teaching me the basics of being a flight engineer, and then went to Kirtland Air Force Base to fly on the UH-1 November model to get qualified on my current airframe. Monday through Friday, we do work from around 8 to 4:30 in the afternoon with a lot of time in our schedule to flex and complete tasks we might be assigned on the daily basis. And then we do fly on nights as well, usually from 6 p.m. till the last night flight or until the work is completed. So my job entails running weight and balance calculations as well as performance calculations for the aircraft in order to fly. We are in charge of conducting the pre-flight on the helicopter before we take off, as well as being scanners and subject matter experts on the helicopter. So if there's a problem that arises in flight, that we're able to diagnose and to correct it. I would say the most difficult part of the job is being flexible. Our schedule can change on a day-to-day basis and a weekly basis for that matter. So you have to be resilient and be willing to change and to just roll with the punches because you don't know what's coming each day. So my favorite part of the job is being able to fly. It's always been something that I've looked forward to, and even from my first flight to the flight that I had this past week, I always have the same feeling of excitement and joy. It's just fun to be able to fly low level over these fields and over these beautiful places in Montana and just see the world from above. I would say good qualities for this job would be being bold. It takes thick skin to be able to do what we do and to have the confidence, as well as being confident in what you're doing. We need people that aren't afraid to make mistakes, but aren't afraid to admit them either. And that really goes far when you are looking to be a Special Missions Aviator and to do well in this career field. I personally do not plan on staying in for 20 years, at least in this job. I am looking to possibly commission here in the next 4 to 6 and become a pilot myself. So words of wisdom for personal experience is be willing to take good critiques. This job, if you quit learning, you're doing something wrong. There's always something new to learn as somebody that has more experience and better experiences than you. And being open to that criticism and to that change is always a good thing, as well as having a ready-to-learn attitude. You'll go far if you are humble and ready to improve yourself on the daily.